There may not be any storms yet, but it is Monsoon Awareness Week, so we have plenty of ways to help keep your pets safe when the storms do come. We're going to tell you all about that and so much more right here on Pets on Parade. Good morning and welcome to Pets on Parade, brought to you by 3TV. I'm Kelsey Dickerson with the Arizona Humane Society. Thank you so much for tuning in with us this Saturday. Now, you know we just love our long-timer pets, and we are so happy to share that Acorn, who we introduced you to last week, has found his forever home. We're so excited for him, and we're so grateful for all of you who allow us to be able to save lives just like his. Plus, we'll be introducing you to DeNovo, who has been in our care for much too long. We'll introduce you to this sweet pup later on in the show. And now, hopefully you aren't too hungry because we're going to be talking about beef and potato today. And these cuties came to the Arizona Humane Society when they were just a few weeks old. Look how adorable. But to start off, we gotta start with a potato dish, I think. What do you think, ladies?
I agree, because potato is my favorite vegetable. So potato here is a 9-week-old, they're Australian cattle dogs, which are a really amazing breed. Potato came to us from another shelter with his mom and 7 other litter mates. They were only 5 weeks old, as you saw in that picture. They first went to the maternity suite where they gained weight, and then they went off to the puppy nursery. Potato and one of his litter mates went to a loving foster home, and their foster hero said that he is playful, loving, energetic, and he knows how to use his puppy pads. But of course, because he's still a baby, he does need some training. Christine is now going to talk to us about fostering.
Well, the Arizona Humane Society is always in need of foster heroes, especially for little lovely ones like this baby, Potato and family. And at any given time, we have as many pets in foster as we actually do in the shelter. And so it's really important that we up our numbers of foster heroes. So if that interests you, you can go to azhumane.org/foster and find out how to sign up. Open your heart and be a foster hero.
Oh my goodness, who wouldn't want to foster little ones like this to be able to help create life-saving kennel space? Thank you so much for that, ladies. And do you remember Timon and Pumbaa? Well, we have an absolutely adorable update. They were rescued a few years ago from a cruelty case, and as you can see, they are doing absolutely wonderfully in their forever home. That's them in the care of AHS. We are so happy to report that they are still besties and they are living their best life, thanks to your support and you helping us save lives like theirs each and every day. And did you know that the Arizona Humane Society has frogs as teachers? Well, your kids have a chance to learn from them, and what better way to tell you about them than to introduce you to this little froggy, right, Janine?
This little froggy has fur, and it's beautiful fur because look at the gray and the white, so pretty. He is 9 weeks old, and he's just a great kitten already. I mean, he came in as 3 strays that were found under someone's shed, and they all had upper respiratory infection. So we took them into our bottle baby ICU and got them stabilized on some meds, and they weren't really eating very much, so we syringe fed them, and then they went into a foster hero home, and they just thrived there, and now they're perfect. The one you saw earlier with Kelsey, the little calico I'm going to show later, is the sibling, which they don't look anything alike, but 2 kittens are always better than 1, but I mean, so someone really will be having a great time if they have both kittens. But right now, this one's kind of seeing the little puppy over here, and it's like, yeah, he gets a little bit nervous around dogs. But that's just because he's young. Right now, we have summer camps going on, and I've been actually seeing them go in person. They look like so much fun. I really wish when I was a kid they were available, because they learned so many things about veterinarians, services, compassion, empathy, all kinds of life lessons for kids. And our July classes, our summer camps in July, still have some openings. So just sign your kids up. They're going to learn so much. They're going to have so much fun, and they get to interact with the animals, and it's just a blast. So just go on azhumane.org/camps to sign your little kiddo up, and they're going to have so much fun.
Oh, I agree with you, Janine. I wish those were around when I was younger as well. They are absolutely incredible. And we have a lot of people come back each and every year, so they are definitely amazing camps. Thank you for that. And now we don't save just puppies and kittens and critters. We also save all types of animals. And right here we have an absolutely adorable rescue when some ducklings fell into a storm drain and were not able to be reunited with their mama on their own. So our incredible field and rescue team went out there for 2 hours, and as you can see, we're able to reunite the whole family. It was absolutely incredible, and we are so grateful for that incredible team who allows us to be able to save lives like these each and every day. And you can find maybe not a duckling, but a furry friend of all shapes and sizes at the Arizona Humane Society, as we have a perfect fit for you no matter what you're looking for, right, Lisa?
Absolutely. Look at this little cutie. It is the longest legged Jack Russell Terrier I have ever seen. This is Rocco, 1 year and 8 months old. He was originally at the Humane Society as a pup not too long ago, and his family did a great job training him, but he wasn't getting along with the other dog in the household. So we always take our dogs back at the Humane Society. So here he is for his second chance. They did a great job. He is house trained. He is snuggly. He sits, he lays down. He knows how to be a good household member. He's just pretty pushy and likes all the stuff. So we are recommending that he be the only dog in the home, but trust me, he's all you're gonna need. He is quite the little snuggler. He is, like I said, 1 year, 8 months old, and going to make somebody a really great family member because he does get along with the whole family. He just is pushy about the stuff in the household, so we're, again, recommending only dog. But Linda's gonna tell us how you can help the Humane Society.
Yes, of course, this is Rocky. Did you hear that little growl just now at the camera? Anyway, we have this incredible event going on right now. It's our 50-50 raffle. If you purchased for $10, 10 tickets you get, $20, you get 40 tickets, $40, you get 200 tickets, and for $40 or $75, you get 500 tickets to be drawn in our raffle. And the incredible part about this is that the raffle is right now over $40,000. So that means you will get half of that pot, and the other half goes right back to the shelter to help with adoptions, grooming, surgeries, amputations, all the things that we do for the Arizona Humane Society. So go to azhumane.com/raffle, join us, and hopefully, good luck, you'll win.
Oh my goodness, that is life-changing money. I really cannot imagine, but it truly does save the lives and changes the lives of pets as well. So thank you so much for that reminder, ladies. And make sure to keep it tuned right here. We have an adorable long-timer who can't wait to meet you when we come back. And welcome back to Pets on Parade. Now, we have shown long-timers these last few months when we don't have guest segments, and you all have been absolutely wonderful in helping our long-timer pups find their forever homes. Like we mentioned, Acorn found his forever home last week, and we're hoping for the same this week with adorable De Novo here. Unfortunately, she was overlooked from our last adoption special when we had free adoptions for all dogs and cats 1 year and older, but luckily, you're not missing out on a free adoption because she still is free thanks to our big dog adoption special. She's very excited because she sees some treats behind the scenes and she wants to show off just how much she loves doing tricks. Now, De Novo has a long-standing history with the Arizona Humane Society as she was originally rescued back in September of last year when her previous owner unfortunately fell ill and was no longer able to care for her. So they were able to come to the Arizona Humane Society where she was able to get treated in our trauma hospital for a few minor wounds but was found otherwise to be healthy. She was quickly adopted and unfortunately returned due to the partner in the home not being allergic to her, unfortunately. Sometimes we do see that a lot. So De Novo has been in our care in and out for more than 6 months, which we absolutely do not know why. As you can see, she is absolutely wonderful on field trips. She loves pup cups. She's gotten along with all types of people, including children. And we are just so grateful for all of our incredible volunteers who allow her to be able to get out of the shelter and to be able to have absolutely wonderful times outside of her kennel. Now, this is a perfect example of a pup that continues to be overlooked because of her breed, because of her size, and because of how she is when she's in a kennel. So this is a great example of how dogs are so different once they're outside of their kennel and when they get to know you. She's been absolutely wonderful when she's been waiting for her big TV debut in the green room. So we're super excited for that. And two, everyone has said that she has been absolutely amazing when she's meeting new people. So we really recommend bringing the whole family down. As you can tell, she does want all the attention to herself because she is definitely the star of the family. So we do recommend that she go to a home where she's the only dog. Our behavioral specialists and our adoption specialists can make sure you understand exactly what she's needing in her future forever home, so then that way it's not just the perfect fit for you, but it's also the perfect fit for her. Now, like I mentioned, we've been having struggles getting big dogs adopted into their forever homes, but it's not just the Arizona Humane Society. It's also shelters all throughout the country. This is due to a lot of different reasons. So not only is breed restrictions a huge part of the problem, but also renting restrictions. And this is also a reminder that if you do have pets at home, to always make sure that you have an alternate plan in place in case something does happen for you to not be able to continue to care for them. A lot of times people think if they get sick or if something happens to them, that their family or friends are going to be able to bring that pet into their home. And unfortunately, that's just not the case. So the Arizona Humane Society also offers programs for people who are struggling to keep pets in their homes. We offer resources, including pet-friendly housing, low-cost veterinary care, and then two, we also have some programs that are owned foster programs as well if you qualify. So there's a lot of different ways that we can hopefully be able to keep pets like De Novo in their forever home, but if we're not able to do that, of course, we are always here. So then that way, no one is having to resort to abandoning their pet or doing anything that might be dangerous or harmful to them. So again, we just want to say thank you to all of our incredible volunteers who have allowed her to be able to be here, and then to our amazing volunteers who brought her today. We're so grateful for them. And if you are interested in learning more about Sweet De Novo here, you can visit azhumane.org/adopt, or you can come down and meet her in person at our Papago Park campus. So help us find her forever home today, and we'll be right back. We're going to introduce you to more absolutely adorable pets just like De Novo when we come back after the break. Welcome back to the show. Now, you know we love a great transformation picture, especially when we have teeny tiny babies like this one, or I guess we could say itsy bitsy, right, Hannah?
That's right. This is Itzy. Itzy's a 10-week-old little girl. She's a brown tabby. She's really playful and really sweet. She was brought in from our animal assistance team as a stray. So they were found as a litter of stray kittens, and they came to us when they were only 3 weeks old. They started in the baby bottle ICU where she was weighed and monitored. And then when she was stable enough, she went to a loving foster home. Her foster hero says that she is just super fun, really curious, but she loves a lot of attention. So she wants a lot of affection and attention from her human friend. She does have a medical disclosure, which is that she has a heart murmur, but that just makes her that much more special. I also want to let you guys know that June is Adopt a Shelter Cat Month. This month and every month, we always encourage people to adopt a shelter, cat or kitten, and support your local rescues. We are in the height of kitten season, so please adopt and don't shop. When you adopt and not shop, you are helping reduce breeding and reducing animal mills. So you can go to azhumane.org/adopt to meet your next perfect kitty.
Oh, absolutely. And like you mentioned, we have a ton of kitties at the shelter right now, so that's a great reminder. And we want to also introduce you to an absolutely incredible program that is new with the Arizona Humane Society and Habitat for Humanity of Central Arizona. That's not only pairing families with brand new homes that are stable and loving, but also homeless pets that are able to find their forever families thanks to this incredible program. Let's take a look.
The cutest puppy I think I have ever seen. He has just made himself right at home like he's been here his whole short little life.
At the Arizona Humane Society, we believe a house doesn't truly become a home until there are muddy paw prints on the floor and a little pet hair on the couch. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Habitat for Humanity to help match new homeowners with adoptable pets in need of loving families.
I was really surprised and I was really happy to see him. He's so small, he's so cute. I'm looking forward to taking him on walks, playing with toys with him, cuddling with him.
I am the most excited. I've been talking about this puppy for the past month. Like, I'm so excited to have him, show everybody photos. He's gonna be the most spoiled. Oh my goodness, but yeah, I'm just happy to have him.
The primary reason somebody calls the Arizona Humane Society to relinquish a pet is because of housing instability. Habitat for Humanity builds homes for our community. The combination of one of our dogs with that new home at Habitat is just a perfect mix for us.
The two organizations coming together is such an incredible partnership. Our families now have stability in an affordable mortgage payment. They have stability in their neighborhood and their community. And what better place to bring a pet into that environment and those pets that so need that stability also in their lives. It's just perfect. It's a beautiful marriage.
I've always wanted my own dog. I've always had like family dog, you know, the house dog, but to have my own, it's pretty cool. I think he'll be a great addition to this family.
Who do you think is going to spoil the dog more, you or your mom?
Definitely my mom.
We are so happy for this family that they found each other and for this new great partnership. And a house really isn't a home until you have a four-legged friend running around, and who doesn't want a little extra love? Oh my goodness, who is this, Christine?
This is Ghost. He's Mr. Wonderful. He's 5 months old and 26 pounds already. And that's because he's a Labrador Retriever, so he could be a great family dog. He loves these treats I have behind me, so I'm gonna put him out here. He came in as an owner surrender, and it was because they couldn't afford the cost of ownership. And so they examined him at our trauma hospital, and he was a healthy, happy dog, ready for a family already, and he's super sweet and playful, so there were just no reservations on putting him up for adoption, so you should come and meet him. And you know, it's a great warning to please spay and neuter your pets, because costly litters can cause you to have to surrender your pets, and that's unfortunate for dogs like little Ghost here. Linda's going to tell us about storm etiquette.
Yes, the monsoon season is here, hopefully starting next week. And there is something to be said about when the hair stands up on the back of your neck. Our animals actually can feel, when there's lightning in the area, they can feel the static electricity in their coats, and their hair actually does stand up, and they do get very spooked. So a couple tips about monsoon safety: keep your pets inside, maybe have some treats, a favorite blanket, a pillow, a crate, some music to play, just to keep them safe, because they really do get scared and they do feel the static electricity in their fur. Years ago, I had a Rottweiler that wedged himself behind the toilet, and I don't know how he got in there, but it was a hard time getting him out. He was so frightened. But there is something else called a thunder shirt. Christine used it on her beagle, and it really does work. And it's like a jacket you put on your pet, and there's a picture of it right there, and it kind of eliminates the static electricity that I'm trying to describe to you. It calms them down, it soothes them, and it's really comfortable for them. So keep in mind, monsoon season, loud lightning, thunder, all that. Just keep your pets inside safe, and we hope you have a wonderful season.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for that important reminder. And it's not often that we get to do this, but we have some very special friends available for adoption if you're looking for a pig or two to add to your family. The Arizona Humane Society has you covered. These adorable oinkers are currently in our care at our South Mountain campus after being saved by cruelty, and adopters will need to fit specific criteria. So if you're interested, make sure to visit azhumane.org/adopt or visit them in person at our South Mountain location to learn more. And if you're looking for a smaller friend, maybe not quite as pig-like, then we definitely have this very adorable, fluffy girl. Who is this, Lisa?
This is Guadalupe. She is a beautiful sable rabbit, and her coloring is amazing. We don't see very many rabbits with this sort of a darker face and a sable body. She was found with 5 other rabbits as strays and was brought to us through our animal assistance department. And as you can see, she is a little underweight, but her coat is a little patchy. So she was checked out by our veterinarians to be sure that she is healthy. And she is, what the vets suspect, is that maybe she wasn't eating an appropriate diet. Rabbits really should be eating these right here, which are alfalfa pellets. And that should be your rabbit's main staple, their main diet right there. And then they also can eat various vegetables, leafy green vegetables, kale, lettuce, anything like that. And then there are treats. These are like fruit treats. They should be a minimal amount of your rabbit's diet, maybe used as like you would use a dog treat for training, or maybe for using the litter box, they get a treat. But with a good diet, our vets suspect she will have a beautiful non-splotchy coat in no time. Janine's going to tell us a little bit about some wonderful donors and how you can participate.
Yes, we have a special going on. We're trying to find 100 new monthly donors, and that will unlock a $40,000 gift from a donor that is just being so generous. And the life-saving work, it's $25 a day, can make a huge difference in all of the medical supplies that people need, or there's just so many different ways that money will be spread out. And 100 people, come on, get out there, open that wallet and save these vulnerable pets. Like what you see on our show is just a sampling of the animals that you're helping right now with your donation. Just go on azhumane.org/monthly and you can sign up. Simple.
Absolutely. There's a lot of different ways to save lives of little ones like this. Make sure to keep it tuned. We'll introduce you to beef when we come back. Welcome back to POP. Now it's time for our main dish. Who is this puppy, Hannah?
This is Beef. He is brothers with Potato that you met with me earlier in the show. They arrived with their mom and their 7 litter mates. They were all healthy. They spent time in the maternity suite, and then they went to a loving foster home. His foster hero also says that he's a loving, playful, and energetic puppy that also knows how to use his puppy pads, but just like his brother Potato, still a baby and will need some training. Linda here is going to talk to us about a cool way to show some love for our pets.
Yes, we have a project called Little Words Project that was created specifically for the Arizona Humane Society. And what it is, as you can see in the cute little picture, is these adorable bracelets. They're all colorful beads, and they have the word rescue. And every purchase of these bracelets, $5 goes back to the Arizona Humane Society. I'm going to turn it over to Christine now to finish up for us.
Well, you can be sure and make that purchase so we get the $5 at the Arizona Humane Society, and you can find out about it at azhumane.org/events.
Oh my gosh, that is such a cute bracelet for such a cute puppy. Absolutely adorable. And now it's time for our last cutie of the show. And wow, you guys are matching. Did you plan that?
Yes, we're just so stylish. Look at this kitten. I'm talking about the most designer, beautiful kitten you've ever seen. This is the sibling to Froggy. Remember I said they don't match at all? Look at this. Calicos are always females, which is amazing. If anyone is looking for something very designer, this is your little girl. She is so pretty. Her name is Lily, so someone needs to come adopt her.
And Arizona Humane Society is always trying to keep pets with their families. So we have a mobile, low-cost options that come out into the valley. If you need some medical care, vaccines, microchip, please go on azhumane.org/events to sign up and save your slot and find out where our mobile is going to be. Hopefully they'll be close to your home.
Absolutely. It's a great way to be able to help even more pets be able to get low-cost veterinary care. Thank you so much for that reminder, and thank you for tuning in with us today. Remember, DeNovo is still looking for her forever home, so you can visit her at our Papago Park campus or visit azhumane.org/adopt to learn more. We're so grateful for every single one of you who allows us to be able to save the lives of more than 28,000 sick, injured, and abused pets, just like you see right here every week. We'll see you back here for another adorable Pets on Parade next Saturday.